Captain's log, stardate 2020-1203. Currently en route to the Shinrarta Desra system. Jameson Memorial, Highness Federation home system. In my quest to build a very speedy starship, speedy like in loco space, like a bit of a racer. Doesn't have to be the fastest one in the galaxy, but something that is up there the fastest, and which can get into or out of any situation with very few other ships that can catch up with it, if any. With that being the goal, I am coming back here to Shinrarta Desert to purchase a Viper. I haven't owned a Viper for a long time in this ship, in this video game. And a good place to get ships is Jameson Memorial. You have the 10 or 15% discount, I always forget which. And then after we get this, we are going to put on the Guardian jump drive. We're going to soup it up a little bit because it's going to take, actually I might just leave it here, and then I might pay someone to take it, pay the Galactic Transport Service to take it over to Professor Pollen's system. I forget the name of that one. And that's where we're going to start engineering to make this a fast ship. The first thing we're going to try to do is basically get it looking as light as possible, looking as fast as possible with the default hardware. And then we're going to start slowly engineering, starting with Pollen with some dirty drive thrusters to make this little ship as nippy as possible. Here it's a beautiful, cold but sunny day in New York City. Started a new freelance job, which makes me happy. So I have two jobs now. I have this one where I don't get paid yet, maybe someday, and now I have a job that I do get paid, which it helps a lot during this time. And I'm currently compiling a list of things to be illustrated whilst investigating the existing material from the client. It's a client I've worked with before, so I'm it's quite it'll be a comfortable fit, and I'm very happy to finally have some work again after a long time here in the real world outside of the simulator, in the pandemic dry. Right, approaching Jameson Memorial. Let's drop in when we're under 1,000 kilometers. I might be being joined by Commander Kerr at some point. He has a new stick. I think he's finished mapping it.
Nikon, Sierra, Papa, Alpha. We are happy to have you, Commander. Please note that all station services are at your disposal.
Solid copy, Jameson Memorial ATC. This Sierra Papa Alpha requesting docking procedure, please. I'm excited about flying this Viper because it was, I think, the second ship I ever had in Elite, maybe the third. I think I got the hauler after the initial Sidewinder. I think I had the hauler, and then I got the Viper, and it was such a iconic, unique sound that ship has. And I think I remember that I quite liked the cockpit, even though the visibility wasn't the best compared to the Sidewinder. It was still cool, and it's been such a long time that I've flown the ship that I am curious what I'm going to think of it now after all this time. And there will be people that will say, it's a weak ship compared to other big ones you can get of all this money you have, and you're going to have trouble, taking out enemies with it. I think I am clear, ATC. Sorry about that. But one of the pleasures of this game, flying the small ships, is the agility, the increased agility that you have of those ships, which is really unlike the larger, even the medium ships. And I miss that sometimes. And I hope that content continues to be added to the game that allows you to missions that allow you to use small ships and to successfully complete them. It's a balance. It's a balance issue. It's a game balance issue to have all these different ships and have gameplay for that you can do with all of them. That because it's so fun to fly the small ships. You know, I mean, you become an admiral, and then you have this huge like cutter or whatever it's called. It's not. It's nice to jump back into the early ships once in a while and do missions with those, so that you're not just melting things or slowly steering this great bathtub while being hit by a lot of things and nothing happening to you, and then you just press a button and melt something. No, it's a nice power trip there, but I like flying. I guess I'm kind of like Tom Cruise in the latest Top Gun that's coming out, the sequel to Top Gun coming out next year. The guy asks him, after all these years, you're still a captain. Why aren't you not a general or admiral? And he's like, well, maybe he just likes flying or he doesn't know. I forget. I'm not going to compare myself with Tom Cruise because he's so short and he's a Scientologist. He likes that Scientology stuff. So let's leave it at that. Seems like a nice guy. Has a nice smile and everything. Show me the money. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, so what was I gonna do? I was gonna buy a ship. Okay, let's buy a Viper. There's the Eagle, the Hauler, the Adder, the Imperial Eagle, and the Viper Mark III. Okay, Imperial looks pretty cool. Let's give it a Klingon vessel. Let's go Viper Mark III, 125,000 bucks. We're gonna get it. We're gonna store the current ship. My streams will probably have to remain at 1 hour. I mean, I'm going to play it by ear. We're going to see how things go. But in the future, given for the next 2 or 3 months, given this freelance work, I'm going to have to just keep it a little bit more nippy. No, maybe I'll transfer and make long streams in the weekend then. We'll see how it goes. All right. Okay, so I'm in a Viper. This feels good. It's been a long time since I've been in a cockpit like this. Look at that, I like it. All right, first things first, let's give this thing a name. Maybe that would be second. Maybe I should fly it a bit to think of a name, but let's give it a temporary name. All right, let's go to library. This is where you name the ship. And let's go to identification. No, I don't have one of these. I want to get a nameplate. That's coming. Is it just general? Paint job. Oh, here it is, bottom right. When you look at user interfaces, there's all these studies have been done. The first thing people look at is the top left, at least in a Western society, okay? Because in a society where you read from right to left might be different, but in the Western society, human eye on a screen, the first place it goes to is the top left. So here, a library channel, that's good. And then it does this thing called an F thing, heat eye tracking thing that they do. And so the first thing is you look is here, and then you read a bit all the way to the other end, and then you go down a bit, and then you read a bit more, and then you go down a bit, and then you read a bit more. So it's like an F shape, it's like a big F. That's where the eyes go. So if you really want someone to never see your stuff or very difficult, put it on the bottom right. And that's why I always have, because people don't look in the bottom right, at least in Western society. And that's why I have trouble always finding this. I forget that it's there. I don't know if they should maybe put it up here. It would have been a little better. I think right here would be better. Although that would take away from the view there. Who knows? Okay. All right. Change name on ID plate. This I'm gonna keep something in honor of my dad here. Okay. And I'm gonna call this the Viper Express for now. I think I'm going to change the name from Viper to something else eventually, but for now, let's just call it Viper Express. All right, the paint job, I'm just going to put this, maybe this is your, or the mercenary one. I think I got the mercenary one for some other thing. I also have Midnight Black. Let's put the mercenary on. It looks like a speedy type ship, right? Let's put that one. All right, and all this other stuff I'm gonna leave default for now. All right, first things first. Let's see, where are we here? All right, first things first, let's actually Okay, let's see what if there's something that I need here. I'm looking at some research that I've done here. Let's go to the core internals. And first things first, let's put some lightweight alloys on this. Okay. Oh, that's already installed. Okay, we want to keep those, so that we're not going to make any changes there. We're going to reduce. We're going to put the here. Let's see. I think it's going to be a 2D power plant. I'm going to put in this thing. All right, because the 3D, you can see the weight is 2 tons there, or 3A, 2.5 tons. I'm not sure why that goes to do 2D, but we're gonna figure it out. Okay. This is my research here. All right, we're gonna put some 3A thrusters. We want the best thrusters we can, and these are the ones we're gonna put dirty drives in later. Hey Dom, how you doing, man? Thanks for dropping by. How are things? Let me do this. Let me get this because I'm looking at something else here. So I can keep seeing the chat. Let me do this. All right, we're trying to make a very fast ship that's not the fast in the galaxy, but over 900 meters per second in boost, so we can get away from any trouble. And this will be my, I'm a beginner at engineering this stuff from speed, so it's going to be a bit of an adventure. So I get 3A thrusters, okay. Frame shift drive, this is not going to be a ship that jumps very far, I can tell you that, because if you engineer something from speed, something has to go. Frame shift drive is going to be one of them. Okay, let's put a 1-ton tiny thing here. Less weight, make it more speed. Same with life support. I think the 2D is a bit lighter. Let's see. So 2E, you see on the top right, there's 250 tons. 2D is 1 ton. So that's like a 1.5 tons less. That'll give us more speed there. We'll put that. And what else do I have here? Domin is okay. Waiting for a game bundle that I bought for charity to be emailed to me. Hoping there's enough there to get me to Cyberpunk next week. I hear you, man. I almost clicked the button to purchase Watch Dogs Legion yesterday, but I didn't, and so I missed the sale. So now it's back to $60. So I'm just waiting out. I'm gonna get Cyberpunk, like everyone else. I'm looking forward to that. And like half the world, I'm gonna be streaming that, and no one's gonna watch it because everyone's gonna be watching the people that have millions of viewers or whatever, thousands. But that's all right. I'm excited for that game. It's possibly, I think, the most eagerly awaited game in history, perhaps. I don't know if there was one of those as eagerly as awaited as that one. Cool. What is it? It's a. I'll check it out. It's a. Oh, by the way, there's a timer that's gonna go off in about 2 minutes. Cool. Yeah, I've looked at these charity things a little bit before once, but I haven't really. The last one I did was this one here in the States. It was on itch.io for like I think it was a racial justice thing in itch.io. But I'm always interested in this stuff. So yeah, thanks for the link. I'm gonna check it out more calmly later. I have not pre-ordered anything. I'm saying I'm just gonna buy the regular version of Cyberpunk on Steam. I'll probably, when does it come out? In about just under a week, December 9th, I think. All right, my timer. Okay, where am I here? Sensors. Okay, I think 3D. It's a little lighter as well. So here's 3E. The top right here, you see 5 tons. 3D, it goes down to 2 tons. Okay, and everything else, there's nothing lighter than 2 tons. So let's go with the lightest one. This is going to be a very limited ship and everything else except the speed of it. Not everything else. And here's the big one. Okay. Often people forget that, okay, 4-ton capacity. This one here, less capacity. You're not going to be able to jump as far. But look at your top speed on the bottom. Look, it goes up, huh? Oh, and here's the thing. Okay, I have to turn the oven on. I'll be right back. All right. And periodically, it's a streaming company in Bristol that do it every year. That's awesome, man. It's a company, huh? Streaming company. They hire streamers to work together. My dad is from Bristol. I have a call here. Let me get this call. Stand by. It might be Kerr. Okay, let me get back here, and then I'm gonna go turn the oven on. A local Imperial courier? No. Okay. Accept voice comms request. Kerr, do you copy? This is McCoy. Okay. I'll be right back. My dad's from Bristol, so that's interesting to me. Dom, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Just have to turn on the oven. All right, and the oven has been activated. And now I have a second timer here. Actually, I should turn off the snooze on this because I have a second timer for me to go put bread in the oven because I never made this wonderful loaf of bread. I have to move very carefully because it's all puffed up, the groove of the with the enzymes and I don't know if they're enzymes or the yeast inside it, so it grew. But if I bump it, it might like it might not go full. So I'm not supposed to bump it. I'm supposed to move it very carefully into the oven after making sure this is 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And then from there, I have to. I think Amber will check it after, but we do have this little bit of a bread project going on right here. So my next alarm is for about 13 minutes from now. I'll go check the oven status. I managed to. I think I accepted voice comms. Kurt, you copy over.
I copy, and I can confirm that also my switch for the microphone works perfectly because now you can hear me.
Fantastic, Kurt. I suffer from. I have trouble with that stuff myself. I can tell you that. There's so many switches and buttons, and that I often forget that one of them is not on, and then I'm talking for a long time and no one can hear me. Thanks, Dom. This might save you some money on Cyberpunk. CD Keys, huh? Is that a reputable company? I've always heard about them, and then I hear I've also heard problems that it's kind of a gray market thing. What's your opinion on that, Dom? And by the way, you're very welcome to come in Elite and join chat. Or if you want to chat on Discord, I'm happy to join you there too. Although when I'm playing Elite and I have Kerr here on chat in Elite, I prefer to stay in Elite because you have the Quindar tones, okay? Sheepa very kindly gave us, sent us this information the other day. This that you hear, it's like when astronauts are flying in these things out in space, or they were on these things out in different things, then they have this thing called it's a Quindar tone, and I'm putting it here on chat for everyone to see what that is. Okay. How are you, Kerr?
I'm having Taralucci and some wine, so I'm happy.
That's good news, sir. I'm happy you're happy. When you're happy, when people are happy, the world is a better place. So I'm glad that you're doing good.
And also, I have to say, probably have to set yeah, I'm glad that we joined like the wing because I was also testing my switch for navigation beacon and wingman navigation lock, and I think I turned it on, but it doesn't seem to be turning off, which is a bit of an issue.
Because then you can't see me, or I can't see you. What's the issue?
And now it's on, so
Oh,
I guess you can see me.
okay, cool. I'm at Chinrarta Desra. I'm buying a Viper. I'm gonna try to make this as fast as possible. Then I'm gonna fly off, not in the Viper because its jump range is like minuscule. But I'm gonna fly to. I'll tell you the system in 1 sec. Let me tell you the system right now, so maybe you can meet me there if you feel like it, or I'm very happy to come help you do something else too. 1 second. I always forget. I unlocked this engineer called Pollen. It's like the Monty Python guy, and he's in RK Alpha Romeo Quebec Unicorn Echo. They say uniform, but I like unicorn better. Okay, RK. Okay, 42 light years away, just like the answer to life, the universe, and everything. So I'm gonna already set a course there so I don't forget. Um, oh, whoa, what's going
I
on
think I
here?
have to fix a few things still, but
Solid copy.
most of it works.
Oh, yeah, I'm here. Good. Yeah, I think it takes a lot of once you've set it up. I think it takes for a long time. I just had to basically file around, and then there would be little things that would bother me, and then I would go into the mapping and change them, and then eventually that continuously iteration. It's kind of like a form of software development called agile. Instead of making a big plan and then executing, you do a lot of little iterations continuously. You fail more and more and more and more and more until you get it right. So that's how I did it with my mapping, my joystick and hands on throttle and stick. I can hit over the head of a stick here in Elite Dangerous. Sorry if I'm being a little nuts today, but I'm a little too many things. I have like IPPC stuff in my head. I have Elite stuff in my head. I have bread in the oven. I've got a haircut. I don't know if you can even notice with my Princess Leia headphones, but I'm getting there slowly. And I have Dom in chat. I haven't had a problem so far. However, the Cyberpunk pre-order is a bit weird because I have to wait until it's released to get a code. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. I heard there was some gray market stuff, at least with Arma. Sometimes people were buying it and not being able to play with other people because it was a CD key thing and there was some issue with it. But I never tried it, so I don't know. Uh, I'll check it out. But luckily, Dom, because of the gentleman because of the organization of and the captain that is involved of the gentleman that is on chat right now, I actually finally got some freelance work, so I will be able to afford to to buy. When is your birthday? I mean, I'll be able to afford to buy you something for your birthday and to get a track IR and even to get Cyberpunk myself. Thank you,
Don't worry.
boss. All right. So okay. So I set that. I set the power. I set the location there. Let's see.
What's the name again? Sorry, I
Of
forgot.
the place I'm heading to.
Yep.
Okay, I'm headed destination. I'll put it here on the destination RK, and let me give you a precise location because it's where the pollen guy is. So let me. Okay, here it is. Okay, it's RK Alpha Romeo Quebec Uniform Echo, and the precise planet is RK4E. RK4
All
Echo.
right.
All right. Maybe we can go there. We can do a mission there together or something. It is a landable. It's a landable planet. There's a bunch of there's other landable planets nearby. I just want to finish up my little outfitting thing here first.
Yeah, I think I'm at a. I am not fully prepared to go to missions, but we can certainly do some stuff together.
Sounds good, Commander. 2D power distributor, as light as possible. Okay, 3D sensor is correct. 3D power sensor distributor is correct. About 2D light support is correct. 2D frame shift drive. I'm not going to be flying this thing because it'll take me several jumps to get there. I'm going to fly with a big ship, then I'm going to pay someone, the Interstellar Transport Authority, whatever it's called, to send the ship over for me. It'll cost some money, but not too much. 3 thrusters, okay. I think, yeah, it's 3A. I'm just going to have to do something else. Optional internal. I am going to put a shield on this. But it's going to be a very small shield. It's going to be empty.
Considering how much you bump into things, yes, I would recommend you buy shield.
Indeed. I am I have been hopefully I blame the defective button in my Thrustmatter T-Flight Hotas X, but yes, I do need. It's better for me to have shields than not have shields. That's for sure. And I'm not building the fastest ship in the galaxy. If I was building the fastest ship in the galaxy, it wouldn't be shields here. I'm building like a ship that's fast, but I want to have a weapon in it to fire at something and then run away, you know. A 2D maybe. That's the lightest. Yeah, 1 ton, that's the lightest. Alright, I think that's about it.
Not gonna hold much.
Negative. Super Cruise Assist, nope, thank you. Advanced Docking Computer, no thank you. Planetary Approach Suit, I think no. Oh, do I need a planetary approach suit to land on a planet? I don't think so, right?
Yes, you do.
Otherwise you can't land on the planet?
Nope, exactly.
Oh. I don't think there's any weight on that, right? So, all right. Let's just leave it like this. Hard points, I'm just gonna keep it empty now because I want to see how fast I can get of it empty and then how much it drops the speed afterwards. All right, and I think that this Viper is looking pretty good. Let me get back to the other ship. Oh, not outfitting. I want to go to shipyard. And we're 3 minutes away from another, from me checking the oven. Okay, let's get back in my space grasshopper. Or should I, maybe I should take my crate phantom over there. Because I did want to eventually modify something on this ship too, so maybe I'll take this one over. Thank you for being with me, whoever you are out there. I hope you're having a good day, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Oh, sorry, I forgot to press enter on the chat. That's where I'm going, her destination Arche. Okay.
Yeah, no worries. I'm already heading there. I'm 3 jumps away.
Fantastic. I'm gonna. Apparently, this ship has fines, so I'm gonna do a quick check on my contacts here. Authority contact. It doesn't have a fine here in this jurisdiction, so it must be somewhere else. It's an interesting thing they changed. They made this game a while back that criminal activity was linked to the ship, not to the pilot. So if did a bunch of scraped a bunch of cars, robbed a couple of banks, and ran over some hapless ships, you could leave that ship somewhere and change ship, and then the criminal stuff would stay linked to that ship instead of your pilot. That was a way for you to jump around. It's kind of like in GTA when you get a different car after you stole one, so that to lose the cops. All right, let's go. Jumping to destination Arche. Forgot if I have any weapons in this. Yeah, I do have some weapons in this. Just in case I get attacked, if I can decide to stop and fight or not. It's always good to know if you have weapons or not in your ship. Alright, we're off. And we'll try to leave here with an external view.
Oh. I like the joystick much better now.
Yeah, it's working good for you? It's working good for you?
The sensibility of the stick, so that in the center it has more sensibility, and then when you go to the edge it's more sharp. So if you have to yaw or pitch or roll quickly, then it does. So it seems to be working, so that's good.
Excellent.
And also I made this fantastic spreadsheet that I think I will, if you know any forum where you think I could post it so that maybe somebody sees it. Oh, is it a call?
It's my alarm. I have to check the oven. I would post it in the Elite forums, If you want, I can post it on my site and give you credit too, but I don't know if you have a your own personal site or some type of internet place that you like things linked to that are associated to you. If you don't care
Not
about
really.
that, if you don't care about that, then
No, I don't.
I would be very happy to host it for you on my website, say, courtesy of Commander Kerr, or whatever, or anonymous, whatever you prefer. Or
Yeah, why not?
I would definitely post it in the Elite forum and see how. There's probably a sub forum there for control setups. And the interesting thing about sharing work like that is that people can give you, there will be people who will be like, oh, this sucks, it's the internet, so you'll find people like that, but the trick is you just ignore people who are too critical and cynical, and you find the ones who are helpful, and they're gonna should make little suggestions, and maybe they could help you, maybe not, who knows.
But the thing is, I was looking for like some files that would help me mapping the commands offline, because in this way I can do this while I'm also using the software, the specific software for the joystick.
Okay.
So I made this spreadsheet with all the commands that you can actually buy the key to, and I also use some conditional formatting. So if you assign the same key twice, then it tells you, and you can see whether it's compatible or not. And so then when you have to load it in game, you already know whether you're repeating a key, but that's okay, or you're repeating a key and you screw it up.
Got it. No, I think it's
getting into the game, otherwise you have to log out and log in.
no, that's why I prefer doing it in game, because then it has the built-in thing that tells you. But I guess since you're doing it through this joystick thing, yeah, it's useful to have that, because yeah, it's so many commands. If you map the two to the same thing, it's just a headache to disentangle that thing. All right, I see you, Kerr. I'm gonna go check the oven for the right temperature, and if it's the right temperature, I'm gonna put the bread in. I'll be back shortly. I'm just gonna leave the ship going that direction. Back shortly.
Yep. Okay. Copy that.
Wrong way. All right, that's just over 350. It's about 375. So I'm lowering it a bit. I'm gonna wait a little longer. Computer, set timer 3 minutes.
Okay, 3 minutes and counting.
Oh, and it's someone's birthday. Oh, sorry. I'll be right there. Rico, happy birthday. This is a computer. Transmit wishes of happy birthday to Mr. Rico over in near Amelia, Italy. Over all channels in all languages, and keep hailing frequencies open both in the chat and in Discord in case he decides to call back. Over. Okay, I'm back. 1.3 light seconds away from Able Laboratory. That's my destination. Sorry for making you hungry, Dom. If I could beam some bread over there to you, I would. We have to. We need to be born. We need to come back to life a few thousand years in the future probably. I don't see you either, Commander. Maybe should I turn my wing beacon on? I'll do it. In case, I don't know if I'm so confused by these.
Like an instance problem.
Another interesting issue. I'm gonna drop into Able Laboratory and land, and then ask the Galactic Transport Services to send my Viper here. So maybe once I do that, it'll change the instance, and we'll see each other again.
Which planet did you say? 4E?
4E, that's correct. Double checking now.
Okay, that's where I am as well.
Yeah, RK4-year Able Laboratory. Able Abel. I don't know if you'll be able to land there because maybe you'll be able to land there, but I think to have access to the engineer workshop, you have to unlock them by doing some things. And this is something that I've never tried either. If you haven't met the engineer or been introduced and you go to where he is, can you just meet him like that? And just like, walk in through the door with unannounced, uninvited. Dom, is fine. I got dinner's like 20 minutes. I think Dad's in the kitchen now. Okay. Hello to your dad, Dom. And I must call your grand folks soon. Alright, approaching Able Laboratory.
So now I see your wake,
Excellent.
but it's moving, so I'm just going to ignore it.
Copy that. Yeah, I haven't dropped into glide yet. I'm about to do so. Entering the orbital flight here.
Orbital flight engaged.
The orbital flight's been engaged, coming in pretty steeply. About 32, 35 degrees. Alright, there goes the timer again. I'm gonna wait until I land before I go check that because I don't want to crash my ship. Sounds good, Dom. Yeah, I was thinking about going to Rome again, but I think my mom's actually gonna go to Brazil, which is, 12-hour flight.
That's also good.
Risky, but once you get there, it's not cold there, so the life's risky, So she's thinking about going to Brazil after Christmas, yeah.
Well,
Which is why I was telling you, Kerr, that I wouldn't
you took,
be coming to Rome probably.
Falcon delay seat.
That's
Sierra
okay.
Echo Alpha. Automated flight control protocol initiated. Please submit a request.
I don't know why I'm
prior to
so
landing.
slow at the moment.
Able Lab, air traffic control. This is Sierra Papa Alpha. Request docking, please.
Docking permission authorized. You may proceed to landing pad 11.
I give him the wrong code because I forgot I'm flying a different ship. I'm Sierra Echo Alpha again now, so well that's shows you how. Why are you slow? Maybe you don't have full power to engines. Your landing gear's down, or your cargo scoop's open. For
I'm still in Super Cruise, so none of those. But it's taking me forever to get to Able Laboratory.
It's not close to the main star, and the main star does have I think a couple of planets orbiting it, so those gravitational wells of those things may be slowing you down because you're close to them.
No, but I'm already orbiting the planet. It's just taking forever to approach the laboratory.
Oh, odd. Maybe you have to get more height so that you can do faster orbits. Get close to it and get it on the blue, on the ladder. Get it between 5 and 10 degrees, or 0 and 5 degrees, I think.
Yeah.
You're probably too close to the orbiting body. All right. Just a guess.
Now it's working.
Excellent. Dominant says, just sat here trying to find enough balls to contact someone on Fiverr to make me some emotes.
Procedure completed. Ship
Oh man,
secured.
yeah, it's I don't know. I don't like those websites so much. Working for those websites so much because I feel like people charge too little. But if you don't, I would just make your own emotes, dude. Just do a little drawing, take a picture of it, put a little color in, of a pencil even. Take a photo of your phone and do it. I find that doing your own thing where it can give a bit more personality. But if you want like good ones, I would even offer to do you some. But right now, my drawing services are taken for the next few months. So maybe I'll do you one at some point. But let's see. Okay, starport services. I've landed here at Able Laboratory at the Professor Pollen's workshop. Now, after coming all the way here in this ship, let's take a quick look at this ship.
Careful.
How about your friend, Dom? who did your logo. Could she do some for you and in exchange, I don't know. Sorry, go ahead, Commander. When I say Commander right now, I mean Kerr, because he's in Elite here with me. Alright, this is not what I wanted. I wanted Engineer's Workshop. So here's the trick of this, okay? I'm gonna want dirty drive tuning for that.
I was saying careful with, you know.
Sorry, Commander, I did not understand the last message because I think I was thinking about something else. But don't worry, if it's too many jumps from here, don't worry about it. Jumps in ship transfer. This is what I'm looking for. Viper. That's what I just bought. 2,000 credits, and here we are. It'll take 11 minutes. Okay, that's being transferred here.
I don't do too well with
All right. And Dom, I have another email to do. I haven't even done it yet. I've had like one email for a while, and I have a second. So you know, I would say it's more important to stream now than worry too much about the emails. Although it's nice to get them done. But if you really want to have one now, you can always change it later. I would do one yourself. You know, just get some colored pencils or some markers, make a little thing, take a picture. You know, download the software called GIMP, which is free. It's like a Photoshop clone, and there's others. Clean it up a bit, resize it to the proper size, or even just use the automated one they have, and go from there. All right. So what we want to do now, we want to the dirty drive tuning. It's a grade 1 blueprint will result in an only modest improvement. We want a grade 5. We want this one. Okay, the very best I have to offer, reserved only for the most loyal customers. Of this blueprint, drives integrity, thermal load, and power draw sacrifice for increased performance. That's what we're looking for, increased performance. We're gonna go and fly really fast. And we got something special in this blueprint, mark my words. But to unlock that, I have to, you know, make them happy. I have to get this, to find these specialized legacy firmwares. That's why the title of the stream is Specialized Legacy Firmware. So let me go check I'll be right back. Oven. Timer, 15 minutes.
Okay, 15 minutes and counting.
All right, I don't know if you saw that, but I showed you the bread that just went in the oven. It's pretty much almost on the dot for the temperature. So we see how that comes out. I even took a picture so that Amber, you know, if something goes wrong, I know that's it's right there. It's at 350 degrees. I don't know if you can see. There's my picture of the oven with the bread. All right, there's the bread. There it is in the oven. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. So doing a few different things here. All right, back. So, to get here to unlock this, we need to do a bunch of other ones. Although I learned from Sheepa last week that, or earlier this week that, I don't even know what, is it Thursday today, I think, that you can also trade to this guy and then, or maybe not, maybe maybe to unlock I have to do this stuff like this. So I need specialized legacy firmware, okay? Used by factions as a reward for mission contracts known to be salvaged from signal sources known to be found in small settlement data point networks. Okay. Material can be traded at an encoded trader. So maybe that would be the fastest way to do it. Instead of go look for this stuff, I could do it in trade an encoded trader. But it's fun to do the missions. You know, I have Kerr around here. Maybe we could do one together. Or maybe I can do something for him. But that's the mission. We need specialized legacy firmware in order to unlock these thrusters up to 5 so that we can get this Viper as fast as we can. Okay. And one question I had is that what if I unlock these? Would that get unlocked? And I don't think so because they're all, you know, I think if I have to do that one, I can't go and do carbon. But for the hell of it, let's try clean drive tuning on, because this is a different ship. I don't have the Viper right now. I have like the other one. But let's just try to generate modification in this to see if it unlocks only this or if it will unlock up there too. Just a little bit of testing here. Okay, I got that much. I got that much. Dom says, thanks for the offer, but I should do this if only for the reason that I'm so nervous about it. Copy that. Hey, that's up to you to decide. If I'm really nervous about something, you know, it could be good, it could be not good, but yeah, try, you know, try it, man. It's not like that. You know, if someone will do some work for you and you want to pay them, that's awesome. Important to find people that are easy to work with always. That can be a hit and miss on the internet, but you know. All right, we're almost there. I think maybe one or two more. There's one. And here we, oh, it's just barely. I don't know what they happened here. Okay, I got there and I need that one as well. Oh, no, here you go. Now I got 2. All right. But it only did this one. So I'm going to stop doing this because I'm not interested in engineering this ship. Just I don't want to do the Viper. And for the Viper, I need specialized legacy firmware. I'm going to have to go find it, okay? And I'm going to pin that blueprint so that I can look at it from somewhere else. Kerr, you still there? Let's see. I think Kerr might have logged out. We're going to continue the stream. Let's see. He's still there, probably AFK. Or just like, this guy talks so much that I guess I'm kind of not going to answer it. I understand that. Okay. So first things first, let me sell some of my cartography here. I have almost 1 million of data, so I always forget to do that. It's good to do it.
Incoming message.
All right. Oh, I sold all that here, so maybe now, what was that message? Did a Viper arrive? Good day, Commander. Alliance Rapid Reaction Corps reputation change. Okay, I guess I'm at the Alliance system here, so now my reputation is raised to cordial with these people. That's nice. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, ooh, microphone switch does not seem to work while landed, but I'm here. Oh, copy that. That's interesting. I just put the bread in 5 minutes ago.
5 minutes?
Yeah, because the temperature was too high, so I waited for it to go down a bit.
Oh, look at that.
It's pretty, yeah, it looks really good. It's pretty right.
So you're gonna have to check if it's done. You have half an hour?
Yeah, what time should I check?
Did you set your timer
I set a
to
time
half
for
an hour?
15 minutes. Should I make
15?
it? Yeah.
It needs to be a half an hour from when it goes.
Okay, so let's see. Right now it's at 9:30, so I should put 20 minutes from now. Is good. Cancel. Computer timer 20 minutes.
And then what you do is
Oh yes, I copy you, Riker. What?
then what you do is you roll it out and you knock on the bottom and hear if it's hollow.
I roll the bread out?
Yeah, you gotta roll it out of the.
Oh, I roll the whole thing without burning myself?
Yeah, you roll the bread so you can knock on the bottom.
And then if it sounds hollow, then it's ready?
Yeah, and if it's brown on the outside, not if it's light.
Okay.
you know.
Won't it come off if I roll it around? Oh, I roll it
Yeah,
on
no,
a...
you roll it so you take the pan off of it.
Oh, and then I knock the bottom of the bread?
The bread, not the pan.
Okay. Maybe the bread learning, a bread class, making class
you
here.
can read Peter Reinhardt's
Peter
instructions
Reinhardt.
about it.
It's got this big belly. All right.
It's over there.
He eats a lot of bread.
Don't burn my bread.
Okay, I set the timer. So, okay, 19 minutes from now, I'm going to go and take it out. I'll get it off the thing, knock it. If it's not hollow, I put it
Only
back
take
in.
it out if it's like toasty brown.
And if it's not, I just don't even take it out.
Yeah, then set your timer for 5 more minutes.
And what if I take it off and do all that, and then I knock it and it
hollow?
doesn't sound hollow?
And put it back in the oven for 5 more minutes.
Okay, understood. I have my instructions, and I am prepared to carry them out.
I feel you're ready for a disaster there.
Come on, Commander. Where is Well, if it's me, you're probably right because it's me in charge of taking it out right now. But I do have a timer running for 18 minutes. I'm gonna make sure that I put the maximum volume. I'm gonna actually leave it here in front of me, so that I don't mistake it.
I'm gonna tell you a little anecdote about what happens when somebody gives you instruction about any food that it needs to be cooked and done. So basically, there's this friend of mine called Andrea.
Yeah.
And he's from his family is partially from the south of Italy in Basilicata. Potenza, Matera, these places.
Yeah, I've been to
And so
Patera.
each year, when they go over there for the summer, they prepare Andrea's aunt prepares a huge polpettone for everyone, like really huge.
Nice.
And of course, it has to be even cut in 2 pieces because otherwise it wouldn't fit in one oven. Like they needed to cut it.
All right.
And so one year, Andrea was there, and of course, his aunt obviously takes care of the whole process. She doesn't let anybody do anything else. And one year, though, she was busy for a little while, and so she asked Andrea to, set a timer and pull the polpettone out of the oven after exactly, I think, 2 hours or something. I don't remember. So, Andrea does exactly that. And of course, when his son comes back, she started complaining that the polpettone was completely burnt. And then he had to endure a whole dinner with the whole family, everyone getting a piece of this polpettone and everybody complimenting, of course, the aunt because it was very good. And each slice she cut, she was always saying, "Oh yeah, no, it's good, but this year Andrea burnt it, and it's a pity because usually it's better." That was, for the whole dinner, and he had to endure that for like 3 hours.
But it still tasted okay.
It tasted good. I mean, he said that it was great, but the point is,
She said it was burnt.
doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if you follow the instructions to the letter, but if you're doing something that somebody else has always been doing and does it better, they're all, this is what happens at dinner then. Be prepared to be criticized on your bread.
Oh,
Make it like a man.
I understand that, Commander. I said I would do my best, and I will. But if it doesn't really work out, then I'm just gonna have to grit my teeth and keep my mouth shut.
Absolutely. So I'm following you. Where are we going?
I'm following you. I'm just keeping you in my. I think that I need a specialized legacy firmware. So apparently in unidentified signal sources and in small outposts on surface outposts. So I could go to either one. Although, to be honest with you, I think I may have lost my my vehicle from my planetary vehicle hangar in this ship.
Wow.
So
That leaves us with very little choice, I guess.
Do you wanna just drop into some signal sources and see what we find for this stream? Like,
Sure.
all right, go into Super Cruise and drop in some signal sources. All right, jump into Super Cruise.
Technically, I should come along with you at some point.
Oh, right now?
Yeah, when you jump, then I should also jump.
Ah, okay. All right, let's see. Proceeding to escape vector. That's basically straight up. Okay. Here we go. Go. 14 minutes on the bread timer. Ooh.
Okay, that didn't work.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit of a freeze now. I don't know if this Frontier Developments. I might have to give David Braben a call. Oh, here you go. Here we go. Stand by. I hear the sound changing. I'm gonna alt tab real quick to see my sound levels. Am I sounding okay to you, Kerr? Coming in 5x5 compared to the game volume.
I mean, I'm hearing you very well through the subspace channel here we have in Elite. So.
Fantastic. All right. Yeah, we do have to.
I'm having some instancing problem myself. Seems like I cannot jump.
Yeah, I'm kind of frozen here in. Oh, here we go. Okay, I got in.
Okay, now I jumped.
Yeah.
There you are.
All right.
Also, I now have this fantastic switch that I can.
Buon appetito, Dom.
Very easily.
Thank you, sir. Hi
in
to
between.
Ian. Sorry, go ahead.
I can move very quickly within between among all the wing members. So I just switch and I select you all.
All right.
It's quite handy.
Nice. Oh shit! I wasn't looking. I'm dropping back into the planet. Let me go back up. I was setting a filter for only signal sources. Line to escape vector. We are at 1 hour. Almost. Of stream time here from coming to you in this Thursday 2020-12-03 New York City. We have Commander Kerr on the wing. Here he is flying by, and we are looking for specialized legacy firmware in which we might be able to find in some let me get away from this orbiting body so I don't do what I just did and crash back into it. Yeah, looking for specialized legacy firmware, which we may find in apparently signal sources. So
Found one, which is about 50 light seconds away.
okay,
Fire threat level 2. I don't know if
11 minutes on the 12 minutes on the timer. Copy that. I'll follow you, Commander, if you want. Commander Kerr flying the Python Marco Polo. I do not see any signal sources on my.
It might need more than 11.
Okay.
Just check it at 11.
Okay, and I'll put another 10 minutes or something.
What?
I'll put another 10 minutes.
After that?
Yeah.
No, just do 5 intervals.
Oh, 5 intervals. Okay.
Yeah.
Check in 9 minutes.
Okay. Okay, and Viper Mark III has arrived at Able Laboratory. That's good to know. What is it called, those
I don't
things?
know, the signal disappeared.
Okay, odd. Galactic
I have
Logistics,
another
that's the
one.
name of it.
It's 140 light seconds away. Not sure what that is.
Alright, I'm gonna keep following you because I see no signal sources in my scanners.
Convoy dispersal pattern, threat level 2. We have 36 minutes to engage.
Let's do
I
it.
think. But
I say we can
yeah,
do it.
we're pretty close.
Let's see, I think I have a beam laser on this thing. Yeah, I have a beam
Yeah,
laser,
just
that's
hope my
about it.
weapons work.
Oh, actually, I have multi-cannons too. I have both beam laser and multi-cannons. Alright, I'm about 180 light seconds from you.
180. Okay, I'm going to slow down because I'm 0.7 light seconds away.
Okay, I see the signal source. It says weapons fire, threat 4. That's a different one, I guess. So I'm just gonna...
We can go wherever you want.
I'm just locking on you, and I'm 50 light seconds away now, so let's just drop into the one that you have targeted.
Alright, copy that.
I don't see it, but I think that as long as you... I might see it now.
There, you should drop too. I'm disengaging now.
Copy that. Approaching your low wake. Stand by.
That's a lot of ships here.
Is there weapons fire? Weapons
Not yet,
fire?
But it's a transport. It's a convoy of transports. So exactly. Hostiles incoming. Calling all ships. We have hostile vessels on an approach vector. Can anyone help us? And I guess those people is us.
Copy that. Alright. 0.5 light seconds from you.
There is a Python, an Anaconda, another Python, and a Viper Mark IV. So I'm not sure we can do much at this stage.
Holy dude. Okay. And I have bread here that we have to look at, so hold up. I have 8 minutes. Let's give it a shot. If you think what level are they? Expert? Above?
I haven't been mapping them, and I just realized I have some unassigned lasers here.
Good luck getting them on time. Alright, here I come. Dropping.
I'm also hoping that... Oh, there you are. I suggest... shall we help them? Like, officially announce that we help them?
Alright, stand by. Okay, do we have to let's defend the defend the convoy? Yeah? Alright, here we go.
I haven't seen anybody shooting though at the moment. Or
Yeah.
on their weapons fire.
We appreciate the help. Now take out those ships before they do any serious damage.
It's probably gonna change soon, Commander. Okay, here's one.
Agree.
I'm gonna go for the Anaconda.
Okay.
Deadly.
Oh, weapons fire. Guess what?
Firing.
Hull integrity dropping fast. Keep those raiders off us.
Okay, shields are almost down on this land Golgor Anaconda. And shields almost down. Okay. %55% hull.
Yeah, I'm shooting as well at the Anaconda.
Excellent. Looking good so far. Poor guys, but they shouldn't have attacked those convoys. Whoa.
Oh, he's shooting at me pretty badly.
Whoa. Alright, we got him. Nice.
Whoa, nice.
Two boss. Alright, what's next?
Cannot comply.
Nice shooting. That'll teach them to target innocent civilians.
And we have a Python.
Hey, 1-2 boss. Is there another one? Okay, here's one.
Yeah, there's 4 ships
Copy that.
that I mentioned.
Slumber. I have 5 minutes.
Deadly one.
Full power to weapons. Here I come.
For new targeting.
I forgot how to target. Here, I'm gonna target the. I'm gonna target its power plant. Although it doesn't matter too much because I have fixed weapons. I don't have like.
Scan detected.
hot.
Firing.
Scan detected.
It looks like he's trying to get the hell out of here.
I see it. Oh yeah, because they're
Yeah.
also the.
Yeah, he got out. Well, good work, Commander. We scared him off, I think.
Yeah, well, I guess the arrival of a huge number of police ships also, you know.
It had something to do with it, huh?
There's also another Viper Mark IV that is probably part of the. It was there in the beginning, so it's probably.
Copy that. Marissa.
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah,
wanted. Here it is. Got it.
I'm going to open fire now.
Firing myself with a beam laser.
It's a bit too fast for me, huh?
Just smacked it. Jeez. Smacked it again. Switching to cannons. Someone's really lighting it up. Oh, he dropped some cargo.
They must be scared to hell.
You know what? While you're getting this guy, I'm gonna take a look at my contacts. Maybe there's some... Oh, shit! Someone's attacking me with impulse. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna keep paying attention here. Has impulse attack stuff this thing? You advise? Whoa, almost hit you.
And now it's attacking me.
Whoa, Alliance Crusader here, so much stuff. It's a tricky one, this Marissa. It's Marissa Meyer from, there used to be this in Google, CEO of Yahoo. Decides to become a Starship pilot. Okay, that's it.
Good work.
Target destroyed.
Ooh.
Scanner shows just one left. Take it out.
Hopefully there is another one.
Let me check my timer here in the real world, 2 minutes left. I'm gonna take a quick look at my contacts. I want to see if there's any canisters with what am I looking for? Specialized legacy firmware or any? Okay, I have shooting meters. I have flawed focus crystals. Nothing that I'm looking. There's coffee out there. Let's get a can of Lavazza, a canister of Lavazza coffee. I want some coffee. I need another coffee. So there's another ship out there. I'm gonna have to leave my ship. I'm gonna have to leave my ship floating in space here, Commander.
Scan detected.
Because I'm gonna have to go check this bread.
Sure.
But I'll be back soon.
No worries. I don't see any other contacts at the moment. I mean, hostiles.
Copy that. Apparently there's one more ship, but I think that's the one that got away, maybe? I don't know how these missions work. I'm just getting my coffee.
Sure, they updated the number of ships that we had
Smashed
to
it.
find, so
I smashed my coffee. There's a couple more. I'm gonna try it. Sorry, I missed your last transmission.
no, I'm saying that they updated the number of ships that we were after when they jumped out. So I'm not sure. I don't see anybody else.
For some reason, I can't get this coffee. It won't let me. Oh, got it. It must have been a bug. It's illegal salvage, huh?
Retracted.
Stolen. Oh, jeez. Watch out. If Bats was around, he'd probably be after me. Okay. A good source of caffeine to fuel the creative economies. Produced by agricultural, consumed by all except agricultural. They don't drink coffee. All right.
Not true.
Guess in the future. Okay, 10 seconds. I'm gonna go check the bread. I'll be right back. I'll leave you the outside view of space here. Hopefully, no one will blow me up while I'm away.
No, no worries.
Just for the record. Riker, do you copy? Over.
Loud and clear. You left your ship at, traveling at some speed because I cannot. You went away 35 kilometers and I barely can keep up with you.
I'm sorry, coming back your direction. Had flight assist off. And yeah, I managed. Bread is successful. I followed instructions. It seemed I knocked on it after some difficulty getting out of the thing, and it seemed hollow, the sound, so I left it out. And I think, hopefully, crossing fingers, I didn't wreck it too badly.
That's good. I think I have to log off for a little while, but I'll be back, let's say, in about 20 minutes.
Sounds good. I'll probably be here still. I'll see how things go, but I might, if I'm not, I'll be in touch with you through other channels. Tonight is Grand Theft Auto night, so I may log off and leave some time for later and do some more stuff that I have to do. But thanks for joining me, Commander. It was fun.
No worries. It's always fun. Yes, absolutely. So I was looking for the missing ship, but I couldn't find it. It's nowhere to be found.
It was probably the one that got away, I think. But we did pretty good, you know.
4 at the beginning, but anyway. Well, I'll keep looking. You said you were
Oh,
looking
there's
for...
4. Copy. I'm looking for specialized legacy firmware.
Specialized legacy firmware. Okay. I will try
Alright.
to keep... maybe I'll try to use my SRC because I want to try if my settings are actually, working. And
Copy that.
if not, I will do something else.
Sounds good. I'm gonna land in some places, see if I can find any missions that give those as rewards. and take it from there.
Okay, great.
See you again
So,
soon.
as good as I can finally, use my new mapping, and we will discuss how to share it at some point because I think it can be useful to other people.
I think it's always good to share knowledge, and that'll be fantastic. If you want, I'll be glad to put a link to it wherever you decide to host it on Hypertext Hero, so that people find it and you can slowly make a name for yourself in the galaxy.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
All right, have a good break.
Roger out.
McCoy out.
Yeah.
All right, and we're headed to Baird Gateway. I don't know if you can get this as and I have illicit cargo on board. Okay, now because this is coffee, that ship that was attacking that convoy that we helped, it dropped this. I think, or maybe maybe one of the convoy people got blown up, and I picked it up, so it's stolen. So if I approach this gateway, this space station I'm traveling to, and I get scanned, they find my hold. I don't remember if they start shooting immediately or if I get a big fine or what, but it's pretty much not good. And I can check. The only way you can sell this is if there's a black market in the station. So I'm going here right now. I can click on it, and there's famine right there. Okay, you can see like civil unrest. Where was that? Where it was? Here. No, civil liberty. Okay, I'm confused at all this information here. Alston, I'm going to Bard Gateway, okay? All right. State and Civil War. Jeez. Okay, and the disabled facilities black market. I don't know why that's disabled. But let's try to land in there anyway and take a look at their mission stuff. Okay, I'll just make it a little more exciting. I'm going to have to go in cold. I'm going to have to shut off my heat vents in the ship so that they don't see me coming in with scanners. I go cold, but if you do that, the heat starts building up in the ship, so you have a limited time you can do that, and you have to try to get into the station after requesting docking while being cold when you're carrying illicit cargo. I have like some coffee here, maybe some really expensive Ethiopian or Colombian coffee from the future, or maybe some interplanetary coffee. And look at this planet. It's called Gold, and there's a huge ice cap. Interesting. I'll take a closer look at that planet afterwards on the planetary map. Gold. There's conflict happening here. There's civil war. Just one of the various states that systems can have. Even 2,000 years in the future, humans are still, having the usual problems with politics, with religion, with economics, with war. So, hopefully it's not this bad 2,000 years in the future, but who knows? I mean, just the state of things, all right? If we're not fighting each other here on Earth, we'll probably be fighting aliens or something else. Frankie Tao, Comandante Franco de la Familia, straight from California, direct line here from California to us. Frankie de la Familia, welcome. I'm doing good, thank you, sir. How are you? All right. Request docking immediately, and let's go cold. Going cold.
Silent running.
Request approved. Preparing for arrival on landing pad 26.
Okay, I'm running silent now. You're gonna see my heat creep up on the left there. I'm at 53%. I have to try to get in here. Okay, Commander Megatron is coming online. That's always good. Another friend of the stream here. It looks like a Borg crew, Frankie, but this is just a Coriolis space station, one of the classic elite space stations. Temperature is becoming critical. I'm gonna get back on radar now. There you go.
Thermal signature restored.
Okay, that's how you get in. You turn off you close the vent so you go cold. Okay. I didn't even have time to talk to the ATC because things were happening so fast, but I think I have to go to landing pad 20. It does look like a Borg cube, doesn't it, Frankie? Landing pad 26, not 28. I think it's right below me. Here it is. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I have quite a bit of experience in this game, but I was quite rusty a couple of months ago when I started streaming this. Now I'm slowly, it's coming back to me, okay? Tonight, GTA, Frankie.
Commence system shutdown.
And in a week's time, Cyberpunk 2077. I'm gonna play from the beginning. I'm gonna stream it like, 3-4 billion other people. Like anyone who has a gaming system, like a console or a PC, or it's gonna be playing that game. I bet it's gonna beat GTA, and this is the most successful. Maybe not. I don't know. The most successful entertainment product ever released. Black market is restricted. I wonder why. So I can't sell that Zion Kirk. Let's redeem all the bounty vouchers. Didn't know if I had bounty vouchers. I guess it's those things I just all those ships I destroyed. I helped destroy. Let's pay this fine. On my way here, together with Commander Kerr. All right. Anything else I have here? To search and rescue mercenary facilities. Okay, now it's the bond contract. I don't have any of those. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, Frankie. I mean, I have to pick and choose games now, but that's the one that everyone's gonna be playing. So I do want to play it. It's not even for the stream yet. So I want to see what the hell how I'm not familiar with the Cyberpunk universe. Never read the books, but there's a lot of excitement surrounding it, and I want to create a character and make my own sort of little backstory, and I wonder if that'll be possible. So I'm very curious about how much freedom you have to create your own character in that. All right, we are looking for specialized legacy firmware. I don't know if you can get this as rewards for a mission, but we are going to look here. That's why we landed here. Scan data, conducive components, precipitated alloys, biotech conductors. This is who? Counselor Ronnie Butchanan. Okay, this is this guy. Okay, Arca commodities. Let's see. Guys want me to assassinate people. Microwave cooling hoses. Exquisite focus crystals, biotech conductors, refined focus crystals, electrochemical arrays with so much of fish. Carry some fish around. You get almost 500,000 credits. That would be nicer. Articulation monitors, more fish, fruits and vegetables, always good, Nope, not seeing it here. Let's see if they actually list that. The galaxy map is a bunch of filters. Maybe you have a way to filter by that. And oh, actually, I don't want to. Let me clear the filters on the stars. This was a relic from a prior stream. We were running out of fuel, and you had to filter by the type of stars we could actually scoop fuel from. Trade data, okay. And I don't know if I think this. Let's do this. Let's take a look in the inventory. And I think these are materials. What are they called? Specialized legacy firmware. Let's take a look. I don't think I even ever found one, so I haven't even discovered, I guess, the thing. Or maybe it's data, because it's firmware, so it's data probably. Firmware is a piece of data, right? So there you go, it is. Specialized legacy firmware, this is what we're looking for. Used by factions, reward for mission contracts. So it does give you a reward for mission contracts. There's no mission in this particular place here. Oh, here you go. Found by scanning ships or mission rewards can be traded in coded material traded in high security populated systems with high tech or military economy. So what we're looking for is systems with high tech or military economies, okay? So let's do that. So let's go back here to the galaxy map, and let's high tech or military, okay? sort by, I think it is trade data, right? Economy. Okay, only high tech and only military, that's what I'm looking for, and that's where I'll probably find missions that will give me these specialized legacy firmware. It's like software that's very firm, you know, it's not going to move, and it's firm about its opinions too. So you have to like flash it probably with a ROM, like not flash it with a trench coat, you know, show yourself naked. So you just have to get this other software and overwrite that read-only memory. It goes over my head. Maybe Frankie can tell you more about this from his past. This guy here on stream, he used to be a software guy, but now he's an economy guy, economy person. Okay. All right, I am here. I'm in Arcus, so let's zoom in here. Let me turn off all this stuff so it doesn't, you know, make my head blow up. And okay, here's a military place, Fukub Huan. And there's Arexe. There's a lot of trade between the Arexe and here. Let's go to Arexe. Let's take a look. Setting course and launching. And remember, I have that coffee that's all right. I have this coffee here stolen. Okay, so if the ship scans me with this, they see me, they're not gonna like it. So I better get out of here.
Ship restraints disengaged. Regulate your speed inside the docking bay.
Sierra Echo Alpha to Bayard Gateway, air traffic control. I'm leaving the station now. Over. Now I'm going quiet.
Shields offline. Silent running. Hull integrity compromised. Warning. Temperature critical. Thermal signature
Clear.
restored.
We look forward to your return, Commander.
All right, let's go. Only 17 light years. Aiming the ship in the right direction. Full power to systems to recharge my shields. When you turn off, when you go silent running, shields go off too. So that makes it even more risky because if someone shoots you, you know, you have no shield to hit you right on the hull. So it's all this in the gaming world is called meta, all these different little things you have to think about. This game it's like a big onion that you can peel the layers off over and over again, and it finds all these little subsystems and sub-meta games inside it. Okay, let's see. Let's set a filter. Speaking of filters, I don't know if I was talking about filters, but let's leave point direct stations and settlements, then for planets and moons,
Shields online.
and let's go to. What do we have here? Oh, look at this, a Freedom class surveyor. That's interesting. Jane's Horizons. Let's try Jane's Horizons, and there's the Universal Trade Board over there. That looks like a tourist beacon or something. Formation, I don't know. Collective Sagacity Satellite, I like that name. And Galactic Culture Administration. What the heck is this system? Arexe. Alright, while we're flying over to Jane's Horizons, I'm gonna open up the system map. And we're gonna read the information about this system here. Arexe. Any information about it? Doesn't seem to have much information, this system. Let's go to the galaxy map. Oh, here you go. The home of the Silverbacks. The Silverbacks formed decades ago from an anarchist coup of an independent system. Tired of political delays, a small group of retired... Hey, what happened? Shepard, Sierra Golf 1 is raiding with a party of 6. Hello, Shepard, Sierra Golf 1, whoever you are. Thank you very much for the raid. I'm going to do a 1-2 boss for you. I'll do a quick little guitar lick for the raid. I can't do it too loud because there's, people like. Thanks for the raid, and thanks for the follow, Original Tour. A big raid here of Shepard, Sierra Golf 1, with a party of 6 of this elite and a lot of little follows. I don't know what the heck's going on here, but very much appreciated this raid from nowhere. I don't know, whoever. Thanks a lot. Great show, Slovenia ride. We got Amox321 on the stream. We got a lot of people here, okay, and they're talking about the tired of political delays. A small group of retired military veterans winged up to help the local defense and relief effort against the anarchist pirates. The inhabitants of Arexi were inspired with this generation of elderly pilots who fought to protect them. This precipitated an influx of new recruits, allowing the Silverbacks to expand their operations further, okay. And today the Silverbacks are a reserve unit of veterans and civilians providing humanitarian aid across the bubble. Missions include refugee transport, outbreak relief, and system security. It sounds like a really cool place. I could sign up to these Silverbacks over here. Somebody to destroy stream chat. All right, I'll check you guys out a little bit. So we got Shepard. Sierra Golf 1 here. Very nicely bringing this Raiders over here while I'm flying around Jane's Horizons. Alright, gonna go back, give a follow here, Always good to, I'm a newbie at this. I don't know what the Twitch etiquette between the stuff is, but I'm gonna come and give some follows out, and I like to keep things going. All right. Okay, where were we? We were here and about to approach Jane's Horizons. We're looking for specialized legacy firmware. I was reading a little bit about this particular system's, what is it, Arexi or something? The faction of this particular system, Arexi. And quite a nice backstory. I don't know if it's a player faction or not, but we're gonna find out. Okay, Shep sounds good. Sounds good. Gotcha, Shep. I'll check out your stream a bit later too, your channel. All right, approaching Jane's Horizons. We have a bunch of lines, like all the little orbit lines. Let's try to come in between. If you come in between this the planetary body and the space station that's in orbit, then you should be pointed right at the front entrance. There's one little trick. Usually the front entrance is pointing at whatever the space station is orbiting. So if I come to Jane's Horizons from here with that ringed planet that it's orbiting behind me, we should be able to approach with the entrance directly ahead. Let's see if that works out. Remember, I have some illegal coffee in the hold, just one canister of, Lavazza that we went to an Italian place. We had a cappuccino and just walked out. We just took like a whole can and we walked out of the can, so it's illegal. And so I'm going to have to go in quiet. I'm going to have to go turn off, my shields and go in quiet running, all at the same time that you ask permission to land. And they're going to be like, wait, you just disappeared out of my scanners. Where are you? The ATC will be saying, and then all of a sudden you appear in there because you put the scanners on so you don't blow up. You turn the systems on again. Cool, doing some hauling, fantastic. We're very happy to assist you sometime, or if you need an escort or another hauler. Feel free to send me an in-game invite if you play on PC. I'm GRIFFEE. I'm Griffey. All right, let's call Jane's Horizons. Jane's Horizons, a Sierra Papa Alpha or something. Request docking over.
Permission authorized. Cleared for landing on pad 2-0.
We're in silent running here because we don't want to get scanned by these ships because we have the coffee, okay? I'm gonna miss it. Ugh.
We've lost comms, Commander. Please re-establish link if
Taking
possible.
damage. Warning, temperature critical.
All right, go.
Thermal signature restored.
very sloppy of me, but you know,
Landing gear deployed.
that's what I get for forgetting to put full power to engines and still trying to go to thrust. I'm down 27% whole, so I'm going to do some repairs here.
It is forbidden to loiter in this area. Vacate immediately.
I know, bro. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot indeed for that one. I forgot to put power to engines, and this is my regular excuse here, but it's true. Like the up thruster button on my joystick is acting up, so it doesn't always work. So if I have to use a lot, you know, like up thrusters, sometimes it breaks right when you need it. But it really was my fault for forgetting to put full power to engines
Landing
there.
checklist. Greetings, Commander.
All right, Frankie. All right, Frankie. All right. All right. What's going on here? Let's see. Okay. Here we go. All right. We're going to do missions. We're going to look for missions. We're looking for specialized legacy firmware. Let's take a look at the mission board. And let's see if anything here gives us... Oh, before we do that, let's see if there's a black market, okay? Negative, but there is a material trader. Okay, this is good. Lacey Steiner. I need specialized legacy firmware. Let's see what would they want in exchange for that. Encoded firmware, specialized legacy firmware. They don't have any. Okay. Can I give them some anomalous bulk data? Oh, here you go. I have 0. I can give them some of this. There you go. Let's do that. Confirm trade. Okay, I got some. This is something they added to Elite later when people were having so much trouble finding some of this stuff that it's like, you know, let's add some material traders. So if they find something else, they can come in and trade for this. Thank you, Sheps, and thanks so much, man. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for everybody to dropping by. Very kind of you all. I have to learn how to raid myself. I think I type /raid and then go over. Maybe I'll do that one before I finish the stream out to return the favor here. Okay, let's see. Inconsistent. No, I have a lot of distorted shield cycle recordings. Let's no, I want. Okay, I'm confused here. So much stuff in the screen that I get confused. Okay, material to trade. Distorted shield. Okay, I'm gonna offer a bunch of these because I have a bunch of them. All right, I get 9. All right, confirmed trade. Fantastic. We're getting. I didn't think we'd get any of them, or maybe a couple, but we got 13 because we found this material trader. But now, just for the heck of it, you know, let's take a look at some of the missions and see if any missions give you this firmware that we're looking for as a reward. Raid username, copy that. So I'll return the favor afterwards. I am gonna end the stream in about 20 minutes, and then we can come and raid Shep's place. All right, it'll be my first raid ever. I was gonna raid the Cycle of Vicious, but then he stopped streaming, so I didn't see him again. I think he had some real world. Just decided to spend some time away from the computers. I mean, he had to. Totally understandable. All right, firmware. We got modified embedded firmware, but we're looking for the legacy one. This is those silverbacks we're reading about. Structural regulators, biotech conductors. That's modified embedded again. We're looking for the legacy, not the modified embedded. All right, Terra X Astrocorp Arexia Jet State Co. Watch the terminals. I did a mission for that before. The Defense Force of Arexi. Cracked industrial firmware, not that. All right, let's see the Union of Arexi Future. And also no. So the last one is the Arexi Syndicate. Sounds a bit of a mafia. There's a bit of a cyberpunk prospect. Emmy McDonald. I'm honored to meet you, Commander Griffey. My name is Emmy, and I will facilitate your business with us. The missions we have available are shown below. Okay. Evacuate. Bring down emplacement power grid. That sounds fun, but I get evacuation shelters. I want the other one. So nothing here. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go back to that context and make sure I have more. I'm just gonna trade more of those. I want this, and whatever I have quite a bit of, I'm just gonna give more of that. There's some inconsistent shield analysis. Oh, here you go. This is a good one to get quite a bit in exchange. All right, we did that. I think that's enough. And now we can always double check on the left side here on the, I think their data. In its alphabetical order. It's a nice invention of human beings, no alphabetical, you know. I mean, I guess it's arguable if you think that we're in a better spot now than we were over 10,000 years ago before agriculture made the population explode and all this stuff happen. Specialized legacy from have 23. Okay, let's head back. Before I do this, I do want to bookmark the system because this is an interesting system to me. I'm probably going to want to come back here. All right, I'm bookmarking the Orexi system, the silverbacks. I'm going to look this up later. All right, so now we're gonna go back to where is he? Right here. To continue my Viper modification quest, I have to turn off the to turn everything on here again. And I'll remember that. I remember military or high tech if I'm looking for this firmware stuff. Okay. We're gonna go back to ARC and we're gonna land at Professor Pollen's lab. And here we go. And we're going to try to engineer to start beginning to unlock the higher engineering levels for that dirty drive thrusters. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna set power out of here. I'm not even gonna turn that off. All right. Fantastic. How do you turn this thing off? All right.
You are clear of station restrictions. We hope to see you again, Commander.
Copy that, James Horizons Air Traffic Control. This is Sierra Echo Alpha jumping out. See you again soon. I configured my call sign to be the name of the ship, so I forget what ship I'm in. Sometimes I have to look at the name of the ship to give them the correct thing. Yeah, it's another little play on the being a Starship pilot thing over here. And I like doing the pilot air traffic control chatter, you know, role play both here and in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Even though Microsoft Flight Simulator they say it for you. I don't know if there's a setting that you can turn it off so you can say it, so I feel like you're the pilot in that airplane or that digital rendition of an airplane. Yeah, a little bit of back and forth radio chatter adds a lot, I think, to these experiences, and you know, it makes me feel like I'm a pilot, which is what I wanted to be when I was a kid. But you know, all the different decisions you make in life and the different things that happen to you, like, you know, eye stuff and money stuff, you know, it might take you in a different direction. Tomorrow oh, nice. Where, if I may ask, where are you speaking from in our planet? Approximate location, Sheps. Always good. It's always interesting for me to know where people are watching from, but obviously up to you to, if you want to share the information or not. We generally have people from Europe watching here at this time. And California, like Frankie here on the chat. Directly. Slovenia, fantastic. Never been. I'm in New York City right now, sir. Sheps. I would love to go to Slovenia someday. I met some people from Slovenia during a trip to Greece once. Very nice people I met, and I put that on my list of places I want to go. I do believe there's that border town where Ulysses was written, the book by this Irish author, in the border between Italy and Slovenia, I believe it is. If I yeah, that's the same place for a lot, you know. Like, I'm originally from Brazil. There's very stupid politics there, as far as I can remember, including now. You know, there's a clown as a president, and there was one here too. He's still around for another month or two, but he's about to. That's about to be over, thankfully. But yeah, thanks for joining, and thanks for the raid. I'm going to return a favor when I land here, and I'm going to just start unlocking this Viper dirty drives to make it go really fast. I'm making a small ship that goes really fast, so I can jump into and out of situations as needed, and as you know, just as something to strive for in this game, because it's nice to do things with the smaller ships. Oh, and another follow. Jeez, I almost scared her. Let me give me a heart attack here. Thanks for the follow. I'm gonna have to give you another little Saibari. Fantastic. Thank you, Saibari, for the follow. Alright. Gonna make me my glide crash over here, but that's okay. Orbital flight is engaged. Coming into Abo Laboratory. A pretty steep angle, 49-degree angle, but we have up to 60 before it gets on the red, and you know, then we start having problems with our glide into this very, I don't know if I think there might be a very thin atmosphere in this room, in this moon, but this game currently does not support, unfortunately, atmospheric landings, and I really hope that's my greatest wish for it to do so in the future. I want to land somewhere like blue sky, you know, and green trees and animals, and on Earth eventually. Hopefully that's coming in the future, but for now, on moons only. And remember, I have the coffee in the hold. Maybe they'll just find me, they won't shoot me. Let's, you know, I'm not gonna go code here. I'm just gonna try to approach normally, and let's see what happens.
Falcon, Delacy, Sierra, Echo, Alpha. Automated flight control protocol initiated. Please submit a request prior to landing.
Copy that. Abo Laboratory. This is Sierra.
Docking permission
Echo Alpha.
authorized. You may proceed to
Press the
landing
docking.
pad 09er.
Okay, it's been authorized. Going to the landing pad 09er. Full power to engines. Odyssey next year. Yeah, I'm super excited for Odyssey. I can't wait to get out of the ship and go in like a sort of jump with like holding some sort of laser weapon on low gravity worlds. That would be so awesome. I hope we can do that. I hope that they let you go wherever. Do you play on PC? Or are you on a console? Landing gear down.
Scan detected.
Ooh, I'm gonna get scanned. Okay, let's go code.
Shields offline. Silent running.
I think they got me already because they're scanning me. Hopefully they don't shoot me.
Temperature critical. Thermal signature restored.
You know, I'm really asking for a hit here.
Integrity compromised. Scan detected. Silent running.
I guess the silent running does break the lock.
Thermal signature restored.
You're like, what the heck is this guy doing?
Taking damage.
Okay. PC, cool.
Shields online.
Hey Sabarir, how you doing?
Docking procedure completed.
Are you in Slovenia as well?
Greetings, Commander.
Fantastic. There are also stupid people don't understand stupidity is contagious, so you can see that on social networks. Copy that. Yeah, I agree with you. Orbital 5 to crash. Hey, give me 1 second. I have to figure out how to turn off this when I click on someone's name. How to unclick it so that I don't want to ban you. I don't want to, it's so weird, this Steam thing. Okay, let's do it like that. Slovenian invasion, fantastic. That's awesome. We have a bunch of pilots here from Slovenia, a country I would love to visit at some point. I will visit at some point. That's definitely on top of my list. But for now, let's go here. Let's jump here into this engineer's workshop. Let's go to the engines. Let's select. I do want dirty drive tuning. Okay, I have now the legacy specialized legacy firmware. Let's go. All right. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I don't need the other one. I was just doing as a. Oh, wait a minute. This is not my Viper. I'm going crazy here. Jeez. Well, it doesn't matter because it'll unlock for the other ones too, But this is what I want to do. I'm going to get into the Viper. All right, Viper Express. You have too much cargo to move the ship. I have the damn coffee. Okay. Look, I'm at 1 hour 52 minutes. I am going to. Can I dump the coffee here? I've carried it all this way. Does he have like a black market? Ooh, he does. Okay. All right, actually make some money. This Lavazza. All right. Nice. Cheers. Nice little coffee. All right, now we can go to the ship. And now we can get the Viper. Storage options, use this ship. All right. Yeah, stupidity is contagious. Einstein said that was the greatest threat to humanity is, stupidity. And there's actually this Italian author. He was in the German camps in the Second World War, and after that he wrote a book called If This Is a Man, Si Questo è un Uomo, and his name is Primo Levi, okay? And he has this quote that I've always liked a lot ever since I heard it. And I'll put it here on stream, okay? Just since we have some nice people here from Slovenia. Not that this has anything to do with Slovenia, this has to do with like the whole world, but this is a quote about stupidity. Monsters exist, but they are too few in number, so there are too few in number. Monsters are too few in number to be truly dangerous. More dangerous are the common men who functionaries ready to believe and to act without asking questions. My eyes are a little blurry now, so don't worry. Okay, so yeah, basically he's saying like, there are psychopaths out there, but they're the minority. There's not too many of them. Sometimes they get into power. But the problem is all the people that follow what they say, all the people that, are the common people that just believe them and do what as they say and believe everything they say. That's the big problem. So, okay, back to engineer's workshop, okay? And Primo Levi, ecco, read that book if you're interested in quite a eloquent writing about, what happened during the Second World War. Okay, here we go. Let's generate some of these on this Viper. This has been our goal here. We want to unlock the 5. So I think with about 20 of these, we're going to be able to unlock to the second level, and then we're going to find out what we need for the second level. Here's level 2. We did it. Okay, do I have everything I need? I do. Okay, let's keep going. Generating. With some help from the lovely followers with the raids by chefs from Slovenia here. Probably I think my second raid ever. I had one from Vicious once. This is my second raid ever experience. Okay, we've unlocked 3. Oh, and we have 2 of this. We have only 2 mechanical components. Let's see. Will this be enough? One more. Let's do it. No. All right. So that's that. For the next stream, mechanical components. Components found in ships frequently used by haulage vessels. Destroy hull vessels can be scavenged from the aftermath of combat and shipping lanes. Also known to be salvaged from security source and low security systems. So that would be good looking for it. Go to low security systems. Okay. But maybe I can go and trade in that place again that I bookmarked. All right. But for now, thanks so much. All right, thanks so much to first for Sheps for the raid, for Originalter for the follow, for Amox321 for the follow, for Saber Rear for the follow. Okay, thank you so much, people. And now, as I'm going to come back, and I'm going to go. I'm gonna go raid. You know, this gentleman over here. Let's see if that works. Just double checking. Is that how it works? Or do I have to put a forward thing? Yeah, that's what I have to do. All right. All right, Shepherds. G1, that's Sheps, okay. And here we go. That's fine. I hope that works. Thanks for watching. I'll be back later tonight for Grand Theft Auto. And again, the 2 p.m. est for possibly more Elite, possibly Microsoft Flight Simulator, but actually I think IL-2 Sturmovik Battle of Stalingrad. We're going to be flying on IL-2 in preparation for Friday night flight, World War II fighter action, full Rio, all right? See you in a bit, Mazu. Thanks to all of you. Thanks for Dom also showing up, to Frankie, and to this lovely Raiders brought in by Sheps from Slovenia, all right? 1-2 boss. See you again soon. This Hypertext Zero out for now.